Welcome to September, our first show this month. We're very excited about it, sort of like the kickoff of holiday season, the midterm elections, 60 days away, and also next month is Halloween. In honor of this, let's say, for the sake of argument, we were to travel to Philadelphia and conjure up the spirit of America's founding fathers. Perhaps that's what Joe Biden was trying to do right here. We have no idea, but it looks sufficiently demonic, so, here's hoping. Either way, if you were to get an audience with the ghosts of the founding fathers, what would you ask them? What would your question be? We could think of a lot of really good things to ask. A lot of things come to mind, but given our current country's political state, our show would be compelled to ask, hey, guys, what went wrong? What's gone wrong here? Something's terribly off. So what would the spirits of our founding fathers say to us from that hallowed ground of Independence Hall? Would they be horrified looking around? Probably, especially if they saw Joe Biden trying to kiss his wife a couple times, missing and then forgetting what a microphone is. Okay. Weird. All right, well, there would undoubtedly be a couple things that they would maybe change if they saw Joe Biden as president. They might introduce term limits, guy who's been in office for 70 years. They might make the federal income tax unconstitutional, a balanced budget amendment. They could provide further protections for federalism and states' rights. All of those things would be good. But I'd bet my bottom dollar that if the founding fathers were able to look at the thing that is the most wrong with our current republic, that they would say that it's the nation's political system of entrenched political parties that is the clear problem. The clear majority of the Constitutional Convention attendees were against permanent political parties. The framers of the new Constitution of this country desperately wanted to avoid the bitter political divisions that had ripped their mother country of England apart and plunged it into bloody civil wars. Many of them saw political parties as a corrupt relic standing in the way of a true republic. Alexander Hamilton, for instance, referred to political parties as a fatal disease. James Madison wrote in the Federalist 10 that the functions of a well-constructed union should be its tendency to break up the control of violent factions, meaning political parties. In 1796, George Washington gave his farewell address and torched the idea of political parties in it. Political parties may now and then answer popular ends. They're likely to become potent engines by which unprincipled men will be enabled to subvert the power of the people and usurp themselves and the reins of government, destroying afterwards the very engines which lifted them to unjust dominion. Essentially saying that he doesn't want Joe Biden to be president. Washington would be grinding his wooden teeth at Independence Hall if he saw Joe Biden make this weird red Hitlerian speech last week, saying this.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Got it. Okay. This is like the end result, right, of two political parties, is one is going to cast the other as the enemy of the state, right? Thomas Jefferson saw this happening. Thomas Jefferson broke with the founders, and he said that he believed political parties were inevitable. Men are naturally divided into two parties, Jefferson wrote.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee-for-life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.